Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kobe White.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Castle, Edey out there with Evan Mobley. Then there's Jalen Green. And for Miami, Tatum out there with Towns, and it's Fox. Then it's Walker, and it's Booker in at the 2-guard. RJ, this one has a bit of an old-school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Green, no luck. And so Booker will bring it up for the Heat. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Mobley. Tatum's shot is off. Green against Booker. Pass to Edey. To the paint. He is looking for Mobley and finds him from deep. And Tatum pulls it down. Now the Heat with it. Here's Fox. There's the steal. Here's Castle to the middle. Here's Mobley. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Now, here's Fox. He's tightly guarded. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Walker's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Edey. Down low and stolen by Tatum. Here's Towns and the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Now here's Mobley. Inside, here's Edey. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Booker outside. To the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Mobley. Down low, Edey, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
So lethal from the mid-range. Booker's just one of those guys that can hit you at all 3 levels.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Atlanta, they've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Heat right now quite a ways down below.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
The shot will not fall.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Outside, Walker. Booker fires from way outside. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Booker's got 5.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Here's Green, driving in, and Green slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Tatum. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And here's Walker outside. Mobley with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Edey, defended by Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Fox will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta. Pass to Booker. And a wide open look for Walker. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Castle. Guarded by Fox. Five to shoot. From 15 feet away, Castle misses.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Walker. And here is Fox. Kicks it out to Booker. Edey with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8, and he gets the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Walker. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Mobley. Green taking his time here. Takes a 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Fox, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence. and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Heat making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Anthony Black's checked in for Atlanta. And here's Booker. He has 5. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Heat.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Now, here's Green. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Booker outside. On the wing, Walker. Back to Booker. A 3-ball. Rebound, Atlanta.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Edey. Green against Walker. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Edey. And he lays it straight in. Edey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
A nice shot by Tatum.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Pass to Black. To the middle. Here's Green. Good D by Booker. The Heat trail by 3. And Walker kicks to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
Here's the screen. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Mobley, a screen on Walker. It's tipped. Stolen by Tatum. Outside, Walker. Pass to Tatum. Towns with it. No good with the layup. Here's Edey. Mobley outside. Out to the right wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the Heat with some changes. Okongwu comes in for Towns. Young is subbed in for Walker. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Sohan's checked in.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Miami trailing. Now Tatum. He has 7. Okongwu finds Tatum. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Green. Mobley sets the pick for Green. Going inside. Count it.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Here's Miami now. It's a 3-point game. Young pass to Booker from 20 feet out. Atlanta with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Black. Still yet to score. Right side Green. 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
Continuing to improve that 3-point shot. Green hits this one.
For 3, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Loads it up there for Mobley. And stolen by Okongwu. Green against Irving. They get a hand on it. Rejected by Booker.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And coming in as a floor spacing 2 goal. How impressive is it, RJ, that Devin Booker is holding down the point?
And it's not just the rate of assists. He's limiting his turnovers in great fashion, too, despite his high usage.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kersey's checked in for Okongwu. Leonard comes in for Tatum. And it's Kobe White in for Trae Young. Free throw good, Booker. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Launches a three, buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Atlanta leads by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So with Leonard on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Irving is out there with White. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Hurt in at the power forward position. Here's Black. His last outing, he had 8 points. Zohan, the pass to Smith. Now Mobley. And he banks in the layup. He's got 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Minnesota. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Here's Zohan after the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. Fast break, here they come. White dishes to Booker. To the paint. Irving with it. Zohan's there. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 14 feet away. No good on that one. And here's Miami. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Booker, no good. The Atlanta shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Mobley has screen on White. A nice shot by Zohan.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Irving. Scoreless thus far. Booker the pass to Okongwu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And the first one at the line is good. Castles checked in for Jabari Smith. Both free throws good from Okongwu.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Castle. Mobley outside. Puts up a deep three. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Booker against Williams. The tray. Booker sinks the three.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Here's Castle. Still scoreless. Mobley is screened. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Evan Mobley with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go! Let's see what you got. Shake it. You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Trae Young.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Kersey kicks to Irving. Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. Miami no good on that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Green against Irving. Mobley sets the pick for Green. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Irving, still without a basket. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. And here's Booker from the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this. He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Irving looking for an opening. Over Green. Irving can't hit. Atlanta leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Castle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys.
Give it up for your Heat squad. Attention fans, this is your Heat squad. Get loud and let them hear it. See you get
Dominic Towns checked in for Miami. Atlanta making a switch here. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. The Heat in 5th.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just three-point shooters all over the floor.
Atlanta on D. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Sohan with the ball. Tatum on him. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Irving. He had 22 points in the win against Minnesota.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That's on Jalen Green. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
Free throw, good, Irving.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Outside, Green. Rebound by the Heat. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Booker. He had 25 points in the win against Minnesota. Fox from outside, and the 3 ball is good. Fox has got his first 3 points of the game.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's Green. Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Irving.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Pass to Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the inside. And stolen by Mobley. Irving against Green. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Such dynamic play from Green, drawing the contact and finding a way to beat it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. White, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Atlanta.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Outside Tatum.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in. He's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Second personal foul. Third team foul. 1. Jason Tatum.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Sohan. Sohan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've held a 12-point lead early. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Now here's White. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Tatum. Rebound by Sohan.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Castle. Guarded by Fox. Back to Smith. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. Here's Tatum. He can't get that one to fall. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Green. Inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Sohan misses the 3. Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Can't get it to fall.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Smith against Towns. Floats one. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And how about those long strides of Towns? He uses that length so well on these drives to attract contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Anthony Towns.
First free throw is good.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Kobe White. And it's Devin Booker in for Irving. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside, Green. 1:51 left in the first half.
It's hard to know what Green is going to do in these sets. He uses that unpredictability pretty much to his advantage, though.
Heat shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Outside, Towns. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Walker. Booker with it. Guarded by Green. The Heat need to get a shot off. Again, the miss by the Heat.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Count it. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Right side, Fox. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Fox has got his second bucket tonight.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Castle. It's hauled in by the Heat. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Booker. The wing jumper off target. Atlanta leading by 10. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Tatum.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter.
Green with the ball. Here's Castle. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to change in the second half?
Well, the most important thing is taking care of the ball. We have to get shots against this team. They do such a great job of taking care of the ball, possession game. We had, 3 or 4 sloppy ones, gave them some life.
Thanks for your time, Spo. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for Atlanta.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The Heat trail by 12. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Edey out there with Mobley. And it's Green. Then it's Castle. He gets it in there.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Green up on top. Defended by Booker. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 22 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Walker. No good from Booker.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Edey. To the wing right side. Mobley Mobley, a screen on Fox. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Shot clock at 2. Count that one from Mobley.
Assisted. Castle.
So it's Miami now. They trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
No good from Booker.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Come to me, come to me.
Here's Castle, guarded by Fox. Castle misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Walker in the corner. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. 20 feet out. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Tatum launches it from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Mobley. Here's Castle, guarded by Fox. Tatum against Mobley. Now here's Green. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now 24 points for Jalen Green. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's give a huge mighty welcome to the Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Heat in 5th.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. No one near him. And the bank shot is good. Green's got 26.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Tatum against Mobley. And here is Tatum. He's got 15. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Jason Tatum. 1.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees, so the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he's able to get one of 2. Atlanta leading by 11. Lobbed up there for Green and stolen by Booker. Tatum on the wing. 18 points for him. To the inside. Oh, Tatum flies in to finish it off.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Pass to Edey. Outside, Green. Hands it from downtown. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Outside, Fox. Over Castle. Fox, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Now, Booker, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Booker, no good. Atlanta leading by 12. Outside, Green. Hits the three-point bomb. Green's got 32 points.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Outside, Tatum. Back to Booker. The three. And again, it's the Heat missing.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Pass to Edey. Here's Castle to the paint. Shoots. Walker with some nice D.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Free throw good, Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
He hits both from the stripe.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. Then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Towns sets the pick for Fox. Good on the triple. Fox has got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
No good from Booker.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Pass to Edey. Here's Castle. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Mobley. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far. The Heat trail by 12. Outside Tatum. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Castle. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Edey. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. Walker with some nice D.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
We want to see you get loud. We've got T-shirts.
For Fox. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Black's checked in for Castle. Atlanta with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Edey. Crafty move. Goes back up. And the shot goes in. Edey's got 12 in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Tatum dishes to Towns. And here's Walker. Outside Tatum. This one for three. Tatum from three.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Mobley, a screen on Irving. Inside. Here's Edey. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Atlanta shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Heat. A 12-point game. Tatum at the elbow. Walker with his screen for Tatum. Rebound, Atlanta.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Booker. Ooh, Booker glides in to finish the break.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
Mobley outside. Pass to Edey. Over to the wing. Down low. Towns with the steal. And here comes Walker leading the fast break. Towns with it. Outside Irving. Towns sets the pick for Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Zach Edey picks one up.
With how crazy his handles are, Irving, man, this man gets to the line a lot.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
First free throw is good. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Miami. Young comes in for Walker. Atlanta also making some changes here. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Edey. And it's Williams in for Jalen Green. Both free throws good for Irving. Atlanta leading by 8. Now, Sohan. He's got 7. He takes it in, and the shot goes in. Sohan's got 9.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Booker looking around. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Sohan's got his 6th rebound on the night. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Young's shot is off. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. 1:46 left to play in the third. Pass to Mobley. Mobley double-teamed, and the rejection by Towns. Booker against Williams. Shoots. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hit the crossover, and the layup is good. Sohan's got 4 this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Irving drives in. The 15-footer, good. He's got 9.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 10. Leonard looking over the floor. Young outside. Booker in the corner. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board. Mobley, left side, shoots over Towns, off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Atlanta. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Atlanta leading by 10. So with Leonard on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Irving is out there with Fox. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Kersey in at the 5. Sohan, the pass to Green. Here's Black. Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down. Right side, White. Pass to Kersey. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Atlanta's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And it's good for 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Irving.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie has no fear when attacking any defense.
First team foul. Now at the line, Kyrie Irving.
Shoot 2. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And the Heat making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Atlanta leading by 10. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Smith with a screen on Fox. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside, Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
Now at the line, Onyeka Okongwu.
Shooting 2. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Atlanta leading by 8. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Unloads from 13. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Now, here is Irving. Rebounded by Castle. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Good on the bucket. And Atlanta leads by 10.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Irving finds Okongwu. Outside Tatum. Over Sohan, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Monday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Goes up the baseline, and it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Irving. That shot off the mark. Atlanta leading by 10. To the middle. And he pings it home with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here is Irving. Outside, Fox. Pass to Hurt. Irving with it. Over Castle. And again, it's the Heat missing. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And Atlanta leads by 15.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Tatum. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Tatum's got 25 points.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Here's Sohan. Drops in the layup for two.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum a screen from downtown. Hurt misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Smith, no luck. The Heat trail by 15. It's White on the wing. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. The kick out to Fox. A second chance effort. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smith. Lets the three fly. And it's Fox with the rebound.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Inside, Tatum!
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Sohan with the ball. Lets it go with the 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And it's Fox with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 16. To the inside. Irving. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Sohan with the ball. Guarded by Tatum. Here's Sohan. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting. The Heat shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Let's get an update on Jalen Green. What's the status there, David?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Atlanta making some changes. Edey's checked in for Jabari Smith. Mobley comes in for Sohan. And Jalen Green subbed in for Black. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Castle. To the paint, Towns with the steal. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. And the shot is good.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Here's Edey. Pass to Castle. Mobley, a screen on Fox. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
Outside Tatum. Outside Walker. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Green. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got 15 points here in the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Right side to Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker. Both good from the line that time. Atlanta leading by 15. Pass to Green. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. For three, Booker, good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Here's Castle. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Mobley. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Castle. And here is Green. Defended by Booker. For 3. And it's Green. Missing. The Heat trail by 12. From deep three-point land. That's good from Booker on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Castle. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Castle's got 5 points now this quarter. Booker against Green. Towns a screen on Green. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Misses the jumper. Atlanta leading by 12. To the middle. Mobley misses. Miami's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. That bucket in no time at all. Tatum's got 31.
No, this man Tatum can strike so quickly. He can just stop, pop, and pull up on a dime.
Here's Castle. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Pass to Green. Here's Castle. Mobley is screen on Fox. 5 on the clock. Castle misses. The Heat trail by 10. Walker the pass to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And 1:01 left in the fourth. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
And here is Green. Here's Castle. Off target from outside.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Devin Booker. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Jalen Green. 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Heat. They're trailing by 8. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's see those moves.
.32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Tatum a screen. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Edey with the rebound. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
A nice shot by Mobley.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Green.